This time, what we're going to look at is just how to do a simple request to change a file using the UI or the interface provided by GitHub. There's a file here that we're going to jointly edit as an exercise all together. And it's our little web page for our playground. And we had looked at it before, added in some Google Analytics, just pasted that in there. It's basically HTML, very, very basic with a little bit of JavaScript in there. And we were messing with some changes, and I just want to walk through very quickly what it might look like to make a simple pull request. If you said you wanted to edit this file, and why not just add a few more punctuation marks here, because we never have enough, and say, this is the kind of change that I want to make. I want to make it to a file that's shared. The way that I'm going to do that is by using this interface down here, which allows me to essentially make what's called a new branch, or basically a copy that's just my own version of this file that's been changed. And I say, hey, I'd like to propose this to the group for everyone to look at. And I'm going to leave a little comment here that just that says that I think we should do this. And you can imagine that this would be much more complex. But here's the thing that I really want to look at. I want to create a pull request. The pull request says to the owner of the file, pull me in, merge me in with the main version of the file that we're all editing together. It looks a little strange because I'm also the owner of the file, but I'm just going to come back here and take a look at what this might look like from another perspective. So say you made that request, and I'm looking at my GitHub repository view here in my browser, and I say, hey, wait a minute, there's a pull request. I click on that, and I look at the little information that's associated with it, with a change to this one file in this case. We could have a conversation about it. We could take a look at what the commits were involved. Take a look at the file changes. We saw this before in class too, showing that there's been this change to, in this case, this one line. And I can certainly say, yeah, well, that looks pretty good to me. I think that this is definitely an improvement. I can certainly look at saying to the rest of the world that I want to add this file in by saying I want to merge the pull request so that it is part of our main branch, confirm that merge, and that's going to be something that we can all share now. All right, so this is the way we're going to share this file. Stay tuned because we're going to see how that's going to play out in our projects.